all, I'm EkkiThump and welcome back to Novus Inceptio. Here we are, it's a new generation, we're 18 years old, generation 3, we're ready to begin. So, what are we going to do first? We are going to repair some stuff, because this shit is broken. Make sure we've got some nice fresh tools for our nice fresh character. So this generation I think we're going to aim to get kitted out, get a proper steel sword and a proper steel shield, and upgrade our armor lots, all that kind of business. We've got to train as well with our weapons. We've got about 5%, well, it's more than 5%, isn't it? About 7% sword skill. Let's get all these back into the green. There we go. And oh yes, you're quite right. Skills. Skills. Got also some new generation points. So let's take a look at what we've got. We've got 6 generation points available. More HP. Just more HP probably. Anything that costs 1 that we can just yeah. Just a touch extra stamina. Alright, and how are we doing with the age points? We've got 7 available. So we can get, by the time we're in our mid-20s, we'll be able to get one of these crafting skill things done. I don't know, we might even get all the way across here this generation. So, this generation we want to make a, well, first thing we want to do is make a steel sword. So let's go and have a check on our metal ore mine thing first of all. How are we doing here? We're fully decayed, so we should have some stuff produced for us. Yeah, 1 nugget of gold, 94 iron. Oh, my inventory. Bit of stone, ancient crystal, raw gold ore. Jesus Christ! Why is this not going into A2A automatically? No. Close the ore mine. All of this stuff should be in my flying robot buddy. So, seeds, right. I wanted to, yes, deposit of gold ore, that'll be good for practicing our metallurgy on. Give me those back. We'll place these around the place. So we've got some gold and some iron to do. Ooh, what have we got here? Rune of Improvement, excellent. Integrated circuits, which is kind of whatever. Electromech devices. Okay, so where are we going to place these seeds? Right. I can just stick them around here, honestly. Get some gold. Remember, we want to get our metallurgy. We don't necessarily need it to get it to 20, which is the skill level that guarantees we'll be able to produce steel every time we try. But we do want it to get as high as possible, because steel is very expensive to fail on. If we end up destroying the graphite that we use to manufacture it. One more. Good-o, so that'll start regenerating, and we'll have some guaranteed golds every session. Now we've got 6 iron ore deposits we can place down, so let's start placing those as well. Lovely. So plenty of iron ore there. Let's get this thing repaired and rocking and rolling once again. How do I get up onto it? Where's the stairs? Here they are. I might actually set it to collecting copper instead of iron now that we've got the renewable source right by the base. So we can use the copper to make like rose gold and stuff. So let's come on, repair that. Get quite a lot per hour. I don't know. I don't really want to stand there and math out those numbers. And we've got the stone quarry as well, of course. So you were getting us sand, weren't you? Well, you got us some graphite as well. Oh, and a bit of tin and copper. Nice. We only got 24 ore, really. No, we've got a bit more than that. We've got 16 tier 1 ore as well. Look at all, oh, we got plenty of fat. We actually ran out before, we've got loads of it now. Look, look at all these pelts. Oh, they do actually give different numbers of shields. The scorpion pelt is worth 6 shields. And we've got this tier 1 wolf pelt that's worth 6. Holy shit, yeah. We'll have to be on the lookout for that. So we've got 3 pelts which make plus 6 armor. I don't know if we've got any leather produced at the moment. We shall have to remember that scorpion skin armor is apparently just the best so far. Right, well, we're going to repair this, weren't we, anyway? Go on, last little bit as well. Right, so I don't really want to set it to mining raw stone. But I guess we'll just alternate between sand and clay. So I think I did sand last time, so let's do clay this time. Okay, so that's that. What are we going to do next? Do we have any copper at all? We do not. We've got loads of tin. We've got a little bit of copper. A little bit of copper, lots of tin, lots of iron. Let's see what we can metallurge. I'm going to keep getting that skill up. I've got to build a friggin' staircase in front of this door as well. That's ridiculous. Close the door. Right, metallurgy. Smelting, blacksmithing, blacksmithing. Alloys, I think alloys are the best. I don't think these ones don't give very much at all. No, only iron gives 6. Ooh, making parts. Does that? No, it's blacksmithing. Well, we've got some scrap that we can transmute to iron. A little bit of scrap, looks like. Let's do that. Oh, and we could also make copper out of scrap as well. Oops. Okay. So we currently have 60% chance of crafting steel every time we try. What are the 10s? Well, rose gold. Rose gold is probably the best one. Or bronze. Actually, let's make some bronze. So yeah, we're going to see if it gives more skill to make one at a time. So it's kind of hard to tell because we only see 2 decimal places on the skill. But if I make 1, that's about 0.15 per craft, I think. And then if I make 10, yeah, we get the same skill. That's probably like 145, something like that. It's negligible difference. It's not really worth the time spent sitting here whacking the button. So that's going to produce us some bronze. That doesn't get our metallurgy up very much, only to 12.47. Gives us an extra 2% chance of crafting the steel. But if I was going to make a steel sword, let's have a look at the recipe again. Weaponsmithing. So weapons, sword. We need 3 steel blades. So we only need 3 ingots of steel to produce a blade for the sword. We could try that, honestly. We've got enough, I think. Given that we've got a 60% chance of crafting a bar, I'm willing to risk trying to make 3 bars of steel. Don't we already have 2, in fact? I'm alright losing the iron, as long as we don't lose the graphite. Right. So, then we want weapon and tool smithing. We're gonna make this the best sword we can. So, we want metal blades using ingots of, where are they? Steel. Oh, we've only got 2 bars of steel. Maybe I didn't actually make one when I was doing the thing previously. So there's one, and another steel there. Right, raw iron. We could even put some tier 1 iron ore in there. Some tier 1 graphite. Light up fire. Make an ingot. Oh shit, yeah. That's even better. Some tier 1 steel. That gives even better result, I think, anyway. Let's just check that. There's my tier 1 steel. That gives plus 11 swords. Holy shit, we should make some more tier 1 steel. It's very loud out there at the moment. Right, so we've got 2 ingots of tier 1 steel. We're now, excuse me, going to turn them into some tier 1 blades. Excellent. Right, what else goes into the making of a sword? A handle. We could also make a steel shaft. Does this contribute at all? Let's say that it does. Let's make some more tier 1 steel for the shaft. No failures so far. Right, shaft. No, hand. Is that right? A metal handle, yeah. Fuck, I'm going to make sure I make the right thing. I don't want to waste materials. Right, so sword. Yeah, it's handle metal. So we're going to put tier 1 steel. Apparently it makes a difference. Apparently it reduces decay and increases damage. Right, set fire again. I wish that would stay lit, honestly. Right, we've got a tier 1 steel handle. The last thing we need is some twine. So, alright, we need to try and get some tier 1 fibre, which I assume we make with tier 1 plants. So we've got some tier. Well, hang on. Let's check our materials. Hold on. Tier 1 grass doesn't seem to make any difference. Tier 1 cotton adds shields, which I don't think we really care about. Well, these are the only plants we've got. Let's just put some tier 1 grass in there anyway. Doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. The resulting material has no bonuses, even with the tier 1 grass. There's probably better plants we could be putting in there, but I can't think what they would be. It's not cotton. Cotton has bonus shields. It doesn't have like bonus anything else, so it's irrelevant to swords. So we should have everything we need here. We've got some tier 1 steel blades. Got a tier 1 handle. And I've literally just made the twine. Didn't I actually make... I guess not. Okay, right. Well, we use our expensive tier 1 grass again, I suppose. Alright, tier 1 fibres. Resulting tier is tier 1. Come on. And we needed 6 rope making skill to produce that. Okay. So let's... Ooh, this could be tricky. It requires 7 weaponsmithing to make a tier 1. Oh, there's no other recipe. It's just the tier. It's material tiers define what it is. So because we're making a tier 1 sword, it's a novice's sword instead of a beginner's sword. Right, gotcha. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Come on, 40% chance. There you go. Alright, so we've produced the novice's steel sword. And here it is. So it has natively 21.7 attack compared to our iron sword, which has 8. Yeah, that's way better. So let's equip that, and we go up to 36 attack. Okay, so that's how. Yeah, so there's no like beginners and experts sword tiers. We just make better stuff by using better materials. Now, we've only ever found up to tier 1, but there is. I don't know if I have it here. Oh, here it is, the alchemy station. There is this transmutation which allows us to produce higher tiers of ore. So for instance, I could put in these two tier 1 ores, and that'll produce a tier 2 ore. So that will get us that. What about the graphite? It's a mineral. Okay. So if we've got 2 tier 1 graphites, we can make a tier 2 graphite. Requires mining skill. So as our skills improve, we'll be able to produce better materials and make better weapons and stuff. Right. So we've got our tier 1 sword crafted. Next thing we want is to make a metal shield, and that is going to be difficult because we have 1 skill value shield. What the fuck? What the fuck just knocked my house and sent it flying? I don't know. We need to get some practice with beginners shield making. Because there's no way on earth we're successfully making a metal shield when we've got 5% chance to craft it. So we could try and make a better beginner's shield. Now again, we want to make this out of steel. What sort of planks would be best? We've only got birch logs, sadly. I don't know if different woods make any difference. Let's go and find some of the trees and cut them down. And see if we can see if there's any woods that give better shield smithing. This game is gradually starting to make sense to me. Actually, you know, we could we'll probably have a variety of logs at the station. Right, this one's cedar. Let's see what cedar gives us. We also got some tier 1 cedar logs there. Cedar is worth more shields than fir, apparently. Than birch, rather. So birch is worth no shields, but it's good for tool quality. Cedar gives additional shields. So that's the leading candidate so far. What else have we got? Pine. Let's try some pine. Let's see, pine logs. Right, they give very little, actually. Pine's fairly rubbish compared to the other two. So far, the front runner is cedar. Traditionally, I suppose oak is the best. Christ knows if there's even such a thing as oak in this game, but let's get away from these wolves. They're not combat ready yet. We can go back to our place, our logging mill, and see what that's produced for us. That might have a few different kinds of logs. Spruce. Let's see what spruce gives us. Very few logs. And not much material bonus worthy of mentioning. What's this one? This is cedar again. Cedar's the front runner so far. Okay, we'll pick some boxwood. seedlings. This is cedar, this is cedar. This is a chest from the creators with a bottle of water in it. I feel like over the past couple of episodes a huge light's gone on in my head and I've actually figured out how to do the crafting side of this game a lot more. I've no idea how to recognise any of these trees just by looking at them, of course. Fir. We haven't checked fir yet. Fir again gives no shields. So far, cedar's the only one that's given any shields. We'll have to see if there are any oaks in the game. I am vaguely aware, largely from reading a lot of fantasy novels, that oak is like traditionally the thing you made shields out of. But I've not seen an oak tree in game so far, at least not that I can recall. Oh, that was Russula? Wasn't that a mushroom? Yes, that is a mushroom. I was looking at a mushroom. Fern is definitely not going to be one. Oh, cedar. Right, well, there was a cedar seedling there. Definitely going to take that, because it looks like this is going to be our thing. Oh, I guess boxwood is just a bush. Unless that's going to grow into a tree later. Maple. Again, no shields, but quite good for making tools, apparently. We've got pine, fern, boxwood, spruce. Right. What have you got? You've got me 100 fir logs. Well, we already know they're useless for what we want. But we'll take all of that. Close that down. Right, let's repair this and set it going again. Right, get me some more logs. Now this thing, what was it producing? Herbs or plants? I can't remember. One of the two. It's grass. Ah, cotton. Cotton is good. Cotton is useful for shields. So we'll take all of that. Set you going again. Going on some plants. Okay, I think cedars are our wood of choice for making this shield. So let's get back to the main site. Oh, actually, let's check the age skills. We should be about ready for... Yeah, 13 points available. So, more skill acquisition. So we'll go down. We've got 2 more crafting skill up wheels to get. Then I think we might just go directly for better crafting products. So we'll grab a couple more cedars on the way back because they seem to be the thing. Let's get clear of these wolves though. Actually, I can kind of recognise cedars because they've got these big, what look like sort of fungus-infested crevices at the base. So that'll be a thing we can keep an eye out for. Right, I'm back and I've got myself a few more cedar logs. So let's have a go at making a half-decent wooden shield. So we're starting off with a wood shield. So we need 3 planks. Now we have currently 339 rubbishy pine planks, which is not what we're going to use. We're going to use these tier 1 cedar logs to produce tier 1 cedar planks. And let's just see, because I'm sure we were getting more than 1 plank per log. So how many of those? Well, we get 6 per log. That's good. So we will add these tier 1 cedar planks, even though there's no point, because we have to do the rest of the stuff as well. So we are getting a tier 1 shield at the moment. So the tier 1 novice shield is going to be worth, is going to have a +3 shields bonus. So this is already going to be better than our beginner's tin shield. Now we're going to need some more ingots. We're going to need 3 more ingots of tier 1 steel. We've got plenty of tier 1 iron ore. I'm a bit concerned about the lack of tier 1 graphite, but we've got some we can transmute if we need to. So we want to make 3 of these. I don't know what I was worried about with this skill. We're at 12 and 12.5 and going perfectly fine at the moment. Right, we got the tier 1 ingots. Next, we're going to need some tier 1 nails. Now, here's a question. Does the nail make any difference in terms of the... I mean, if... maybe? Let's select some tier 1 steel nails and see if that actually does make any difference in the end. So we're going to need some more steel after that. I mean, I would think there's probably different requirements for the nails, but it's not entirely clear. So we've got the ingots, we've got the nails, we've got the planks, we just need some tier 1 twine. So we're going to need 2 tier 1 fibres. So we've got some tier 1 leaves, and some tier 1 grass, perfect. Although, the thing is, if we chuck in the cotton, if we put the cotton in, that's... okay, let's bag that for a second. Let's see if we can transmute some tier 1 cotton at the alchemist's table. Got biological cotton transmutations. So, we've got 8 bits. Hopefully this will work. Okay, there we go. 2 pieces of tier 1 cotton. Wait a minute, we're going to need much more than that. I don't even think we've got enough cotton here. Damn it! Because yeah, we need 3 plants per twine, don't we? So actually we're going to need to go and find more cotton before we can do this. Maybe we can buy some from that farmer's shop. Okay, let's go out and try and botanize some cotton. Lovage. What's lovage? Or lovage? Oh, it's a food. Well, that's nice. I actually just found a piece of tier 1 cotton just through random botanizing. I'm still on the way to the farmer's shop. We've actually found very little cotton. We found a lot of grass. I actually found, you see there, we've got quite a few cotton seeds. I'm thinking it might be time to start learning how to farm. Because if we're going to be doing a lot of crafting, we're going to be wanting a lot of tier 1 and better cotton. For the defensive bonuses. Plus other stuff as well. Jeez, look at all the... Yeah, we're getting so many seeds. Really is time we start learning how to use them. There's another bit of cotton. Well, enough of this. Let's just get to that farmer's place. See if he can sell us some cotton. Might skip those boxes with the wolves around. God, it's going to be so good when I've got all like min-maxed tier 1 equipment and I can actually fight wolves and not run the fuck away from them. Alright, I actually can't remember if I've got water or not. Apparently yes. Right, Farmer's Trade Terminal. Can you sell me some cotton? You cannot. You can sell me a rake though. You could sell me some cotton seeds, but I've got a bunch of them. Is there like a... Yeah, I don't want to build here, I just want to check. Is there like a farmer's doodah that we have to place down? Like where we where we can grow crops? It'll be under farming if there is. Well, there's seeds. Seeds and parts. Straw, compost and fertilizer. Farm, oh no. We'll try. Anyway, we've got... How much cotton have we got? There's one bit in A2A. We've got 4 tier 1 cottons already. And we've got 5 non-tier 1s. So 5 will make 2 more tier 1s. We could potentially be alright. Right, oh, okay. They just come with their own... little planter, and then I have to harvest them. Okay, that's pretty sweet. We'll figure out... It's easier than I thought then. So what's the rake for, or the hoe, or whatever? Oh, what have we got here? Healing cover. Blueprints. Sort those out in a little bit. I am pushing up against my hour here, so I would like to actually get back to base and get this shield made. God, I tell you, this weird lens flare, it looks like the camera lens is dirty. It makes me want to keep wiping my glasses. I just get that feeling as if it's me, you know, not the game's graphics. I honestly wish I could turn that off. I mean, it's very nice looking the first time you see it, but God, is it distracting. Okay, so hopefully we can alchemize some tier 1 cotton. Alright, there's one bit. So we should now have 6 pieces of tier 1 cotton. There we go. And poor old A2A is like 1400 kilos over capacity, and I still keep giving him stuff. Yeah, apparently there just is no upper weight limit on A2A at the moment. It's probably an exploit and it's going to be changed, but for now we will take full advantage of that. So, we were making the wooden shield. We just need to make some tier 1, right, tier 1 twine. So, we should have 6 pieces of tier 1 cotton. Allows us to make 2 tier 1 fibers. And if I set it to use only tier 1. No, apparently I've got some tier 1 grass fibers apparently. So I can now make some tier 1 twine. Hopefully, Jesus, this is a very high chance of destroying some materials. Please don't. You bastard. Okay, we've destroyed one of our bits of tier 1 cotton fibre, which is annoying because I don't have enough cotton to make another one. Damn it. Okay, let's see what we can do. I don't think yeah, I have one piece of cotton left. We're just gonna have to make this, and gonna have to use just any old tier 1 plants. Just for now. This is not the shield we're going to use to the end game, I don't think. Well, we do actually get the bonus. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's interesting. So we do still get the bonus as long as we use one tier 1 bit of cotton. Fuck you, Jesus Christ. Okay, no, both of our tier 1 cotton fibers are destroyed. Well. Tier 1 grass it is then. Right, I've got 20 tier 1 grass fibres. Hopefully, we'll at least be able to get a tier 1 twine, even if it won't be a tier 1 cotton twine. There we go. Right, that's tier 1 grass twine. So, we should have Jesus, we are going to fail this, aren't we? We're going to fail this so fucking hard. Requires skill 6. It'll be so good if we succeed, though. Well, here goes nothing. God, you had to destroy the fucking steel, didn't you? Of all things. Maybe we should just make a fucking non-tier 1 shield for now. We need to practice making shields and get our skill up, I think. Yeah, let's make some tier 0 stuff. Oh, now you're going to start failing. I don't like the way it looks like it's using copper ingots there. Out of curiosity, if I just use basic steel, this would actually produce... We'd have a guarantee of success. Let's have another go with the tier 1 equipment though. Some tier 1 twine. Tier 1 planks. 17% chance of success. Fuck, more steel gone. Why does it keep destroying the steel? Why can't it destroy the planks? Okay, fine. Do we have any... We've got one piece of non-tier 1 steel. Right, yeah. We're gonna have to... Okay, we're gonna have to make some non-tier 1 equipment then. Some tier 0 steel, and we're just gonna have to keep practicing. Gonna have to keep practicing our shield smithing, I think, because we're gonna want a tier 1 shield next. Another one of those. Right, so we should wood shield, yeah. So basic steel. Oh, and of course we need some tier 0 nails to go with it, of course. So then we need to make one more tier 0 steel. So we've got nails. Do we have tiers? Oops. Do we have tier 0 twine? We do not. We've got only tier 1 fiber. Twine, fiber. Right, any old tier 0 plants would do then. So we'll just use some grass. And we can still use cedar, we just don't want to use the tier 1 stuff. So let's process one of the basic cedar logs. Set the fire again. So we should have Tier 0 steel. Tier 0 steel nails. Twine? Oh, it's only fucking grass twine though. Doesn't really matter, does it? Tier 0 cedar planks. We'll make a nice cedar shield. And let's see how many armor points that gives us. .12 is actually worse than the beginner's tin shield. Because it's not improved, of course. Okay, so yeah, our big chore this generation then is going to be getting our shield smithing up so that we can make, I mean the end goal of course eventually is to make a metal tier 1 steel shield, which requires 25 shield smithing skill, and we've currently got 1.2. So we're going to be making a lot of crappy copper beginner shields to begin with, to get the skill levels up there. Like even leather. Like a novice's steel shield would do, but even that requires 15 skill points. So yeah, lots of crappy shields to produce, and then we'll take them. Probably end up just taking them all back to the trade terminal and selling them all. Speaking of trade terminals, we've also got a recipe for a trade terminal we can put down here. I very much doubt I've got time to make it this session, but let's have a look at what it requires. All kinds of crap. Although I probably have, I don't have an ancient core. I can make. Do you know what? I can probably make this now. Well, it depends if I can produce enough calcium. Let's have one go at making this, and if it doesn't work, ancient core. Well, we've made an ancient core. Let's see if we can produce this. We can! Jesus Christ, we've actually made ourselves a trade terminal. Where's it gone? There it is. I can't do this for some reason. Maybe I'll have to have the land grant. What does it say? Ah, your own trade terminal may only be placed on your land. Well, that was a waste of time then. Yeah, so we've got to find that recipe for the land deed, the claim land paper. Not sure where we get that from. Maybe it's a quest reward, or maybe we just get very lucky while we're fishing and find it that way. Who knows? Oh well, anyway, so we know what we're doing this generation. We'll be making a lot of shields. And also placing some cotton farms somewhere. Probably back at the logging camp. And also, we've got to farm up some scorpion skin to make some decent armour. But that's the first, 12 years of this generation. And we'll sign off there for now. So, I've been EkkiThump. This has been Let's Play Novus Inceptio. Do hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more gameplay of this game. And join me next session for more grinding, more crafting, more character progression, skill ups, that sort of thing. Look forward to that, and I'll see you next time.